Crater Nation.
Welcome to the Crater Nation.
Yo, what's
we
up,
just be leaving
folks?
craters on the moon, you fam.
Hey, got the moon rocks.
Got that Michael
Millie
Jackson.
Rock.
That
Surreal.
moonwalk.
I be moon rocking like Michael Jackson. What's up, y'all? Thanks for tuning in another episode of the RNJ show.
Yeah, thank you guys. This episode, we're going to be talking about whether we think the moon landing is fake or not. I think that there's definitely a lot of proof that it's real, but there's definitely a lot of kind of cool evidence to say not. So
She makes you think. You're just like, oh, that's kind of
you're like, oh, that's kind of crazy, kind of coincidental.
like that's a little fishy.
All right, let's get into this.
But yeah, if you guys like, definitely leave a like and a comment. Subscribe. That always helps. If you guys,
yeah, we appreciate it. All the likes, all the comments.
let us know what you guys want to hear.
And put down your favorite, whatever, the funniest thing that we said. Just write it down in the comments.
Yeah, something like that.
All right, let's get into this. So the moon landings. Let's talk about that.
Hey, the boy Neil Armstrong.
The first
Arm weak.
moon, or the first craft that ever landed on the moon was Apollo 11. Neil Armstrong, the boy Buzz. You feeling me?
Buzz Aldrin.
Buzz Aldrin.
I always think of Buzz
he's a
Lightyear
goat.
when I hear about that
He
film.
is. It's literally
He really
Buzz
is
Lightyear.
though, because
Well,
you think they did that? Yo,
that's definitely why they did that.
Subliminal message.
Yo,
Buzz Aldrin.
Buzz Aldrin is Buzz from Cars 2. Okay. Anyways, so they landed in the moon July 20th, 1969. And or did they?
Yeah,
is the real fucking question.
Let's be real here.
Let's be real. Did they really land there? I mean,
I don't know.
Let's look
get
at some
into
of
it.
the some of the arguments. I feel like the first guy that ever said anything about the moon landing being fake was actually a guy that worked for NASA, or maybe not NASA, but I think a rocket company that worked for NASA.
Like of course it had to be him too.
And it was. So his last name was Kasing. And
Exposed.
he worked for a company that helped design the Saturn V rocket engine. So in 1976, he made a little booklet where it was called Moon, America's $30 billion Swindle. And he worked for one of the rocket places. So that's kind of
That's crazy. Out of everyone, it could have been, of course, it's him. It's a guy that fucking worked on the rocket.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
it's he poured gasoline and then fucking lit that flame and just started that all.
So his first reasons were of why it was fake was that no stars were visible in any of the pictures.
Yeah.
The other one was there was a lack of a blast crater from the craft landing on the moon.
Yeah.
There was no blast crater, even though there should have been, because there's fucking huge ass rockets underneath.
Right.
And then after that was there's the shadows and the videos are really off. You see light sources from two different areas.
Mm-hmm.
So those are his main arguments. But I mean, about kind of the first one, there's kind of some debunking that scientists have done.
Anyways, this filmmaker basically, what you just said when you were talking about the shadows, he said look it up. If you really do look it up, it's shadows. They do work like that. It's people are saying that, oh, it's not right, blah 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 blah, but indeed it's it is right.
Yeah.
And they didn't really have the technology to be faking that.
But low key though, so I was looking up something else online, and I decided to say okay, everyone's saying we didn't have the special effects at the time to do it, but I was like, you know what? When did really good digital special effects come out? And then no, it actually came out in 1895, and we got to the moon at. Oh, wait. I just said 18. Sorry. I meant 19, not 18. 1995. Good special digital effects came out.
Yeah.
And that's not that far from when we left the moon. It's really not. If people think that the government's really 10 years ahead of you in technology, people say that. That's a thing that people say all the time. The government has technology that you have no idea about.
They're 10 years ahead.
Maybe, let's just say maybe they're 15. Maybe they're 20 years ahead.
Maybe they're fucking 30.
Maybe maybe they've been time traveling.
Maybe they're fucking reptilians.
But yeah, like it's not even that.
Nobody needs to know.
It's not. It's not even that. Like not.
Like, do you ever see government officials eating food? No, they be munching on styrofoam on the daily. They're aliens for real. But
ever see a pigeon eat or give birth?
No, they're robot birds. But I mean, I was reading an article. NASA lost multiple clips from the landing. They lost 11 clips in total, and supposedly the footage that we have of Neil's first steps on the moon are recorded from a monitor showing the original clip. So it's just like, what happened to those clips? You know?
Yeah. What if
like they had a lot of like? What if those clips were something that maybe the moon landing was real, right?
Yeah.
And maybe those clips that they lost were just something that the reason why we're not going back. Maybe they had like fucking got their videos and then met some aliens and were like, oh shit, they're like, we got to do this or our world's gonna fucking
go crazy.
So they're like, okay, you do your little videos, we'll go somewhere else and then never come back. Or there's just a fucking base up there and blah 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 blah. They're just working with people up there.
Dude, you know what? I low-key... So when I was researching this, I saw a conspiracy that was exactly like that. That when we got to the moon, something was there that, like, we could not... The video that we recorded was not real. Not real, but couldn't be released to the public for whatever reason. And maybe that they... the astronauts got hurt in some sort of way, or something went wrong, and they didn't want to look stupid.
Noodle legs.
So they literally left and then filmed that.
Maybe
in like a fake area.
Yeah.
So they filmed the actual video fake, but they actually got there, but something happened.
Yeah.
Or maybe they couldn't even land on them. Or no, because yeah, I don't know.
I mean, fuck, dude. Like, supposedly the systems failed during landing, so Neil had to take over manually, and he fucking landed the shuttle with 23 seconds of fuel left. But I don't get that. Like, did he land it on the moon with 23 seconds of fuel left? And like, did they have to like refuel somehow with like fuel on the outside or something? Or was that like them landing back on like Earth? Like when they were landing back on Earth or some shit? I don't know. I just read that in the article. Or I watched a YouTube video.
What did it say? Did it not say?
It just said like when he landed. So I'm not saying like if he landed on the moon with 23 seconds of fuel left, how the fuck did they get off the moon?
Well, maybe they needed to like get out and refuel again or something. Or they had like external fuel on the outside. Or I don't even know. That don't even make sense. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know, man.
I don't know.
You know what? The moon is just fucking crazy. Everything about it,
just
like
one big ass block of cheese.
You know what? I feel like they low-key went to the moon and found the Allspark. And they found the fucking Allspark, and Bumblebee was there, and fucking Optimus Prime. Megatron was on it. And that's what's on the dark side of the moon. Megatron, dude,
what do you think's on the dark side? What do you think's on the dark side of the moon? Isn't it supposedly like a super cold?
I have no idea. Maybe like one or two less super colds.
Siri, what's the weather like on the dark side of the moon?
I don't think Siri would know because I don't even know. No, actually, our scientists probably know that.
The moon is in its waxing crescent phase today. Bitch, I didn't ask that. I asked what the temperature was. Oh. What is the temperature on the dark side of the moon?
They don't have the information because the scientists...
Negative 280 degrees Fahrenheit. Holy shit. Frozen.
That's where they film Frozen.
They really do be freezing out there. I wonder if you like took one step, your toe would be fucking frostbite instant.
What if it wasn't? What if it's not even dark?
Blood would freeze inside your body.
Isn't that what? Or what? Like what happens when you take off your helmet in space?
That's just, don't you like implode?
It's so cold. Yeah, I think
you like get sucked into yourself and then you explode or some shit.
You get sucked into yourself and then you go into the sixth dimension and then you're out there with like little Jimmy.
You're like, hey, Willow, I think I left my conscience in the sixth dimension.
And Willow's just she's just chilling
there floating.
And she's just going crazy. Oh.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Like if you were to get lost in space, though, like imagine you were like an astronaut, like sitting on like the space station and you like accidentally got detached and you had like an hour and 45 minutes of like oxygen left, and you're just floating in space.
Wait,
like,
do I have like little rocket things?
No,
Why
you don't have no little
not?
rocket. You're just floating in
I'm
space.
just floating. It's just me.
Yep.
And I'm so like, let's say, yeah, like, what's the actual like question? Like, I just accidentally
Like
let go of something.
You're on the space station,
Yeah.
right? And you have you think you have your little cord attached, but in reality, that shit is not attached.
Oh, okay.
And you go to grab something, and you like float off, and you're like do 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 do, and you're like. Miss the thing, and you're like, oh shit.
Oh shit, I gotta grab my cord.
And then you're like, whoa, I gotta grab the cord.
I'm
And you turn
pulling
around
it.
and you're like,
And you see your cord
And then you're just
floating
like-
towards you.
Robbie was the imposter. And you're just floating away. You're just floating away.
What would I do?
Like, and you just had
Let's
like
just
an
say
hour left
had
of
an
oxygen.
hour left of oxygen.
Like, that shit's crazy.
Because it takes hella fuel to move a spaceship in a different direction.
There are not. They can't get you.
They can't.
They can't. But like, what would you see?
Fuck.
Imagine you're just floating for an hour. What if you like float over and you see like an alien ship and they catch you and they're like, yo, what's up, fool? What are you doing?
And they take you to the like alien world, and you're just like the only human, and it's like Star Wars, and you're just like
That would
Anakin
honestly,
Skywalker,
dude, that would be the fucking most sick thing in the world.
and you're like the only human out there, and you just fucking banging hella Asian,
Like,
an Asian alien.
Yo, Robbie likes Asians. No, but imagine that.
Oh my god! I can't
Imagine
believe
you're
you
like
said the alien.
Imagine you're legitly like an astronaut, right?
Yeah.
And you go up in a spaceship
Sergeant.
and you fucking fly out there, and your spaceship like crashes or whatever.
Whoa! What?
You go out to space and your
Okay.
spaceship crashes, and then you like get scooped up by an alien ship, right? And it's legitly
Okay.
like 100% like all like Star Wars characters, and you like
So Chewbacca, Ewok head ass.
not like not
Not
the same exact ones, but
Yeah. Similar.
all that, but in theory, same exact concept.
Yeah.
And you're just like, yo,
I would go find
Like, you guys
like
need
a
to-
cool blacksmith that made a dope weapon, and it would be like a lightsaber or something, and then I'd just go fucking
yeah.
rule the world.
We'd fucking go
Nah.
fuck shit up, and then we
They
go
would
back to
kill us.
Earth and be like, yo, you will not believe this shit. And then we start like intergalactic space travel, and then like humans are like the weakest links of like everyone, but then like
but
they
we-
start upgrading the fuck out of Earth, and then like Earth is just like one of those like run down, like fucking super futuristic, like, you know, like the
Run down super
like
futuristic is
like,
not.
you know, like those Tokyo futuristic movies
yeah,
where it's like
yeah,
run
yeah.
down, but it's like super futuristic.
Yeah, and there's like
So, like,
no
we-
cars left, and it's all flying
we
little
just like
spaceships.
exactly. We just like upgrade the shit out of it, but it's like still super ghetto.
in some parts.
Yeah, like we live in the nice part. Like, no, we live on Tatooine with the baddies.
Yeah, we're living on.
But, like,
dead.
that'd be insane.
No, isn't Tatooine the desert place?
That's where all the bad bitches stay
We're
at,
not going to the desert.
dude. Yes,
I'll go
we
anywhere
are.
else.
We're going to. All right, we'll
I
go
would
to
like city, because deserts. We have desert already. Why don't you want to go to a nice futuristic?
I don't want to go to a city.
What the fuck is wrong with you? You could go to the desert right now.
What
You're
desert?
telling me you want to go to a fucking
what desert? The
alien
Sahara
fucking
desert?
stupid desert?
Yes,
And
dude.
you
They
just wanna
got
go-
crazy alien bad bitches out there.
Yeah, and there's also probably got to be like big ass alien
Crazy ass little
snakes
critters and,
little
like
spiders.
centipedes. Yeah,
You
I'm
just go
fucking
out to
moving
the
into
fucking
the city.
alien city. You get some drinks with your new alien friends.
Hey, that bitch has
You
got
get an
3
alien
eyes, but I
job.
don't care. When I get drunk, I see 6. Skirt.
Oh shit.
But yeah,
No,
dude,
you just get an alien job. You meet an alien woman. You start a little alien family, and you spread the human race in alien land.
yeah. I mean, that
Just
would
have
be
hella
that,
kids.
that would be fun. But anyways, back to the topic.
Oh shit.
I was watching this
Kinda got
YouTube
away
video of this filmmaker, the same guy I was talking about earlier, and he said it's basically impossible for them to edit it. All those videos, like, people are saying it's fake, like it was because back in the day it was recorded in like 10 frames per second, and then they slowed it down to like 30 frames per second or something like that.
Yeah.
But he said like he would have to sit there and splice, like cut the film, lay it out, lay it over perfectly, you know, where they wanted to edit the clips.
I mean,
And,
they
like-
could do that though. Even if you're saying how hard it is, like the government goes at lengths, bro. Lengths to fucking hide shit and keep their shit secret.
Yeah, but it was
They would hire someone to sit there and do meticulous work where you would get 3 seconds worth of footage that would take you 3 days, bro.
Yeah, but
they
it's
would hire someone
it's
to do
basically impossible though, because like they only had one chance. It wasn't like they had copies of the film. They only had one chance to do it fucking perfect. So out of all the film that they had, they made it perfect. No way.
So your argument is saying that they really got there, but they lost the footage, and so the footage is fake.
No, I'm saying that like it's real.
Yeah.
It was impossible for like people saying that, oh, that's photoshopped or oh, that's edited. Like they got the clips, blah, 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 and they did that. It's like, no, it was impossible. Back in the day, they didn't have the technology. All they could do is cut and splice the film and lay it over each other, you know, parts where they wanted to edit and make it look realistic.
Yeah.
It's damn near impossible. Like they would have to have perfect fucking marksmanship. And they did that with all the film that they had, like perfect, damn near, no little scuffs. No dust at all, dude. Either. Dust would fucking ruin a film. So no dust, no nothing, none of that. Like it was all sorts of shit. It was crazy, dude. I'm still like, I want to say that I think it's real, but I want to believe that it's fake.
Going into researching this, I was like really... If I was on the fence about thinking it, I was definitely like 70% over the fence on like wanting it to be fake. Yeah. Like really wanting it to be fake. And then after I did research for this, I realized that I just really think that we actually got there.
I think what I believe in the end is that we got there, but there was something there. That's why we didn't go back. Because if it was just a fucking planet, we would definitely have gone back. Are you kidding me? We have mad technology now. Oh, the ozone layer. We can't do it. Shut up. Yes, you can.
Shut up.
You can fucking build that big ass telescope camera thingy and then send that up with a heat shield with the size of a tennis court. Put that on a fucking spaceship. Block the heat. He can bust through that fucking field and land on the moon and be like, hey, moon party.
They say that on the moon they put like these little mirrors so that you could shine a laser beam off of it
and see how long it takes to get back to Earth to see how far the moon is. I saw that too.
So if that's actually true and you can actually really do that, then the moon landing was 100% real. Like 100%.
How the fuck would you find that mirror with the telescope?
Huh?
Imagine they put a big ass mirror big enough for the people to see. That's what they should have done.
They do have it, I think.
That's what they should have done. They should have put something on the moon big enough for the world to see.
Like who? Like Big Booty Judy? Like what, man? What do you want them to put on the fucking moon? You want them to carve out
like a big ass,
with a big little heart? Oh, Neil and fucking
so I can pull up my telescope and see that. Damn, they really got up there. Like, do you know how far the fucking moon is?
Well, what would they put? What would you, if you, let's just say we're astronauts and we get to the moon and we're like, we're making sure that people know that this shit is real. Let's carve something out with our feet. What little thing are we gonna write? No, you'd have to
hop on like a little rover with some like red spray paint and draw like a giant fucking square. Like I'm talking like a couple miles.
You're telling me that you're getting a rover with spray paint and you're just drawing a square?
Yeah, just something for us to see that they landed up there.
We gotta draw something cool. That's fucking dumb.
No, like let's be realistic. They're gonna draw like a big ass like USA. That's what they'll draw, a big ass USA.
They should put like a big ass bucket of chicken wings.
Hot dog and bologna.
I'm pretty sure Buzz Aldrin, Lance Armstrong or something like that. One of those two.
Lance.
They punched somebody in the face because they told them that the moon landing was fake. He punched him in the face.
Damn.
That's kind of like, get off my case, man. The moon landing was real. I worked for that.
Yeah, bah. Man. Fuck you, man. That shit was fake as fuck. But fuck you, man. Punched him.
Boom.
Yeah, I heard that a circuit broke too, and fucking Buzz Aldrin or the other guy, Neil Armstrong, he put a fucking pen in there, shoved a pen in there, and it worked. Like it really could have malfunctioned, like really bad or some shit that.
Wait. Say that again.
Pen worked. So a circuit breaker broke. And I guess fucking Neil Armstrong just shoved a fucking pen in there and just fucking it worked.
The alarm's going up.
And they're like, and then it stopped, and they're like,
Buzz is like, I got you guys.
He's like, yo, fucking
stabs
superhero.
the fucking pen into the machine. Imagine if it just broke it.
Yeah, then they'd be fucking dead.
Yeah, well, they didn't. He made a good ass move. Shout out, little man.
But yeah, did I already say that they had a quarantine 21 days?
Yes, dude. We're over it.
No, I don't think I did. I think that was before.
You said that already. Yeah, no, you didn't say that already.
I didn't. Anyways, they had a quarantine for 21 days because just in case if they caught a little space virus, you know, little Jupiter worm crawling in their ear.
A little Jupiter worm.
Yeah.
Just like that movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck the moon hoax theory, dude.
I mean,
I actually kind of fuck with it though. I kind of want it to like. It'd be kind of. I think it would be funny if it was all faked.
I'd be so mad. I'd never trust the government again. I'd go out and I'd shoot a bunch of fucking people.
What?
Just kidding.
Holy shit! Imagine.
No, I'm just kidding.
Fuck this shit.
The moon landing was fake. Fuck.
My whole life is fake.
And now they're listening. They're like, all right, we got him, boy. No, I'm just kidding.
You know what I was thinking
would never
about?
harm anyone. I wouldn't even harm a fly. I found a fly on my leg the other day, and I was like, "What's up, brother?" No, I'm just kidding.
One thing I remembered I forgot to say was so for the 400 people that worked for NASA at the time,
Yeah,
I was trying to think of reasons of.
they were paid well.
But what if they just gave them like little projects to do that didn't really work or mean shit, or like all the information for it was not real? Like kind of like if you were to play video games and your younger brother were to come up to you and say, "Hey, can I play too?" And you just give him a controller that's not plugged in and he thinks he's playing,
Yeah.
right? He's like, "Oh, I'm playing and getting all these kills and I'm like doing good for the team." But he's really not doing jack shit.
Yeah.
So like that, I feel like maybe could be, that's like really overkill. Like you have to hire 400,000 fake people to do fake shit.
Wait, 400,000 or 400?
400,000.
Holy shit! You said 400 in the beginning.
I said 400,000. I think.
Wow, that's a lot of fucking people.
Yeah, 400,000 people.
Dude,
Well,
they built that fucking rocket. I mean, we all saw the rocket take off. The rocket took off with people in there.
Exactly, but just who knows if there was actually people like. I mean, maybe there's definitely people in it, but I don't know. I
saw a video of like the way that rockets take off and they go up and then they start going diagonally and then they go right back down. They don't go up into the atmosphere. I'm like, oh shit! What if they just went up and then down and then into the ocean and then a secret helicopter just picked them up and then fucking.
Exactly, bro. What if some shit happened like that?
What if they fucking pointed that shit go right to the Antarctica?
They just land right
in there where nobody ever goes.
Nobody ever goes there.
Big ass chopper flies over there, picks them up. Let's go. We got this shit in the bag. Hokey dokey,
and then they just
pokey.
chill around at the fucking dope ass mansion that has crazy alien type shit in Antarctica.
They got some fucking moon sand in there.
And they got moon sand. They got fake moon rocks and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, also that, like, okay, so
right after the moon landing, that fucking magic sand, moon sand shit came out. Like, oh wow, it's just like the moon sand.
It's just like the moon sand. It's the dumbest shit ever. You really tricked us.
The moon landing was 100% fake. I knew it. They had moon sand the whole time.
They had moon sand and they never gave it to us.
In this moon sand. Oh.
It was kind of coolly colored though. I kind of like that.
Yeah. I fucked with it.
Fuck the moon sand. We're not promoting moon sand.
Shout out
moon sand.
Seriously, if you hear this, come on.
No.
Send me the link.
Shout out Ocean Spray. They bought that one guy.
Dude, I know.
Dude, there's that one guy on TikTok.
Fleetwood Mac. Shout out Dogface.
Yeah.
Shout out Cranberry.
Ocean Spray. And somebody bought him a house, juice. I think. Him and his daughter.
That's amazing, dude.
I know, dude.
That's actually amazing.
That's dude, that TikTok.
I love people.
If people say that TikTok doesn't do fucking good shit, look at that
TikTok
shit. Say,
bought
fuck
this man
you.
a house.
They bought that man a house and
he was
a fucking
so happy in his
cranberry
fucking
juice
in his trailer. He was just doing shit for the fuck of it. What the hell? I love him, dude. What a G.
Shout out that guy. He probably went to the fucking moon. He could be an astronaut if he wanted to. If he put his mind to it, he could be an astronaut.
100%. He definitely could. Easily. He's like, fuck it, dude. I'm just going to be an astronaut. He's like, I was a TikTok content creator. Now I'm a fucking astronaut.
Imagine being the one guy in the United States that gets picked or one of the three guys that get picked to go to the moon, to actual moon landing. Imagine being one of the three. And it was like, at that time, it was like, fuck, we got to get there before the Soviets. It's like a whole thing where like the entire country wanted to get to the moon before the Soviets. Imagine being that guy.
I'd probably shit my pants every single day I woke up.
No, if you're that guy, you want it. You want that moment, bro.
I mean, yeah,
if you're
but
the guy,
you know how nervous you would should be sitting in a fucking spaceship going to the moon.
The guy, bro, they probably didn't feel like that. They're hella professional about it. They just be chilling.
Yeah, but still, you gotta be like, holy shit, we're going to the fucking moon. We could die.
If you're the guy, bro, you're just the best of the best.
You're the guy.
You're the best of the best.
Hey, you're the guy. He looks at you. You're the guy.
Yeah, I'm the guy.
You're like, dude, I'm a fucking janitor here. He's like, I know, but you're the guy.
I saw you writing those equations on the math board.
He's like,
what? You been watching me?
Fuck.
He's like, I seen every math equation you ever wrote. You're the smartest man in this building.
All three of the astronauts just look at him. He's like,
you're 6'7", 2, 140.
He's like, how did you know?
How did you know? You've been studying my physique.
Some anime type shit.
Sorry. I actually watched like 1 or 2 episodes of this anime called Attack on Titan.
Oh, I love that show. I've never seen it, but I love it.
It's like the most popular anime, so I'm not going to say I watch anime, but what I will say is that my little sister convinced me to watch it, and I started actually getting so attached to the characters that it would give me the most horrible
nightmares,
anxiety
to not
when
watch
I would watch the show. Every time I would put on an episode, I would get horrible, like in my pit of my stomach anxiety, because every episode of this anime is depression, bro. Every fucking episode, when you think the characters are gonna get a little break,
dude, they do that on purpose.
Right when they give you a little break, they're like, "Oh, character went through a good thing,"
and then he fucking
immediately gets fucking killed or some shit.
Horrible.
It's horrible, and it gave me the worst anxiety, so I had to stop watching it.
But yeah,
shout out that show. It's amazing.
Shout out to Attack on Titan, but I mean that show's kind of trash.
It's not. It's actually amazing, bro. You should watch. You would like it.
It's all right.
You've never seen it. You would like it.
No, I know. I'm just kidding. It's pretty good.
You like cartoons.
I've seen it. They're jumping on little jetpacks and they're slashing the big ass giant fools and then they build the castle. And they're like, oh my God, there's a fucking Titan.
You don't like it that much?
No, I like it. I was just kidding. No. It's good. One Punch Man's good too.
I've never seen that. I've never seen One Punch Man.
I've never really watched anime like in depth, like a lot of episodes. I've seen a lot of episodes of like Naruto, but not in like order or anything like that. I've seen a lot of episodes of Dragon Ball Z, a couple of Pokemon shows, but I don't really watch like anime, like get down and watch it. Like Bleach is actually a really good one though.
I haven't seen Bleach either.
That one's dope.
Actually, yeah, no, I haven't. I really haven't watched it that much anime. I don't really watch that much TV. Have you been watching anything on like Netflix?
Not a damn thing. All I listen to is the RNJ show, baby.
Fuck yeah.
And a couple other
RNJ
podcasts. Shout out to all the podcast channels that listen and follow us on Twitter.
Yeah, shout out everybody.
And follow us on Instagram, everyone. Thanks for the support. We appreciate it.
Dude, I keep turning off my freaking phone thing. Oh my gosh, this is annoying.
Dude, yeah. Notifications, dude. When you're that one kid when everyone's taking a test and your fucking phone just goes off.
Has your phone ever gone off in class like that?
Yeah. And I'm just like, and you're getting a phone call and you're just like trying to grab it and you're just like not hitting the vibrate button at all. You're just
worst.
Like, fuck.
Everyone's looking at you.
And you're just like, yeah, sorry, I have a phone. Wow.
Dude, you know what was horrible that happened to me? It was so bad.
Did you fart during a test?
No, it was a phone thing. We were doing it. It was actually during a test and we weren't supposed to have phones at school, but I was like, oh, I'm a fucking cool guy. I'm going to bring my phone to school. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. So I brought my phone. I was like, I don't know, like probably in fifth grade. 14. And I was hella into the Black Eyed Peas at the time, and they had a song. It was like, meet me halfway.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a horrible fucking, yeah. But yeah, that song came out, and I loved it.
And that was your ringtone?
And that was my ringtone, because I fucking loved it. It was so bad, right? But it was like not her. It was not her verse. It was like the guy's verse.
God.
It was the guy's verse.
Thank God. But I mean, her verse. Ooh,
it was will.i.am. I mean, yeah, it was will.i.am. It was his verse, not hers. And it went off in class, and we were all in like the corner doing like a special project.
Yeah.
Like, it was like we were all doing like corner time or some fucking weird, stupid shit that you do in 5th
Everyone
grade.
go to the corner and
Corner
work.
time. So all our backpacks, because we were about to get out of school, all our backpacks were at the door. And I remember the reason why my phone went off is because school was about to end.
Yeah.
And my parents were calling me like, yo, where are you? Because I think that the whatever we were doing like across the classroom was taking a little bit longer than like school had already ended.
Mm-hmm.
And my phone rang and she was like, everyone looked at the backpacks and I was like, fuck, should I go get it or should I just let it ring? She's like, whose backpack is that? You're not supposed to have phones at school. My teacher said that.
And you're like,
And I'm like, oh, they're not mine. And she's like, well, I'm going to wait till everyone grabs their backpacks and leaves. And so like she slowly dismissed everyone. Everyone went and grabbed their backpack and I just kind of like hung out because I was like, fuck, I know she knows it's fine.
oh.
But it didn't matter because I just dipped anyways. And I was like, fuck you, teacher. I'm going to go home and see my mama.
You should have just grabbed your bag and just fucking dipped.
I should have. I wasn't
like,
sad.
fuck you, bitch. That ain't no phone. That's a motherfucking iPod.
And then moonwalk out of the class.
Oh, shit.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, teacher.
Dude, that teacher was actually so rude to me and mean. And then like a year, I didn't hate her, but she was just really rude to me.
Yeah.
A year later, 2 years later, after I left her class, I found out that she broke her back while riding a horse. Like the horse landed on her.
Shit.
Like it fell backwards and landed on her. And she was in like a full body cast for like months. And I was like, that's what you get.
Yeah, fuck you, bitch.
Fuck you. That's what you fucking get.
Stupid ass.
Stupid ass.
Thankfully, I've never had a bad, like an asshole teacher.
You've never had a bad experience with a teacher?
Not like I mean, I've had, just like, not really, actually.
You've never had a single bad experience with a teacher. I find that really hard to believe.
I mean, I was laughing a lot in one class, and my teacher was like, all right, go to the corner of the class. Or she sent Ethan to the shout out the boy Ethan. We were laughing so fucking hard the whole time.
What teacher was it? Was it at Windsor or no?
Yeah, I was at Windsor High. It was Miss P. And we were just sitting at the table laughing fucking like forever, just nonstop. Like it was like straight where you couldn't breathe laughing. So like we were just sitting there, just like slamming the table, just laughing, going crazy. And she's like, all right, Ethan, go sit in the corner of the classroom, right? And then I just look over at Ethan and he's trying so fucking hard to keep a straight face. Cause like
he's trying really hard not to laugh.
Yeah, he's like doing his work and then like the other teacher goes over there and like is helping him for a second. And then like he like just looks over at me, just starts fucking bawling, laughing again. She's like, God fucking damn it, shut up. She didn't say that, but like
yeah.
She like had that look on her face.
Yeah.
But like other than that, I mean, I haven't really had a bad experience with any teachers. All my teachers have been really nice.
That's funny.
I mean, I've had teachers that are like kind of strict, but I mean, they're just doing their job.
They're just doing,
They're just doing their job. If you see me outside of work, I'm totally cool.
Like, bitch, no, you the fuck are not.
Yeah.
Like,
you're not.
Back up, sit down at your desk and grade my paperwork, bitch.
We don't need to be nice to each other.
No, yeah, for real.
I'm required to be here.
You don't like me. You're required to be here. I'm required to be here. This shit.
They're not even required to be there. They're there by choice. They chose that profession.
I mean,
that's what I don't get is why are there some teachers that are just fucking. No, I mean, I feel like I've had a lot of teachers that are just like dicks that just don't fucking that are not just at all cool.
They're like, fuck you.
Like, fuck you, mate.
Fuck you, I'm here for the money. I don't care if you get an A or not. Fucking fail my class, I could care less. I feel like I've had all my teachers really care. Like, they want you to succeed. They say, what are you doing? You have a C in the class. I'm like, C is passing. They're like, yeah, but you're in danger of failing. I'm like, no, that's a D. They're like, you're right, but still, what are you doing, mate?
What are you doing?
I'm like, hey, monkey on the car, fuck off.
That's an amazing reference. Shout out Vine.
Do you think that Elon Musk is actually going to be able to have like commercial flight to Mars?
Yes, easily. I think that Elon Musk right now is the fucking
in our lifetime.
Yes.
No
Elon Musk.
way.
Yes. Listen, Elon Musk. He's the Iron Man
I fucking love Elon
of
Musk.
this earth, bro. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. He has a lot of money. I don't know where it comes from, and honestly, I don't really care.
How much money do you think it's gonna
He
be?
has a lot. Oh, that to get to Mars.
Yeah.
Well, they're supposedly not being able to come back. It's a one-way trip. You go and you live on Mars until you die. That's what it is. You're not coming back. And he sent out a little thing. It's like, oh, apply online if you want to be one of the people that go to Mars.
What the fuck?
And
Can you just live on Mars?
Thousands of fucking people applied to go to Mars. Like thousands of people.
I bet millions of people, or hundreds of thousands of people, not millions, but that's
No, like,
crazy.
No, like seriously, like
probably
hundreds
hundreds of thousands of people probably did.
sent in videos saying like, I want to go to Mars for this reason.
That would be insane if you could go to Mars and then come back.
I mean, okay, look, I get it if like maybe a lot's gone like messed up in your life and you don't really like have a fucking, if you don't have like a life that you enjoy on this earth, you're like, fuck it, might as well. Like, if I don't see myself going upwards anytime soon.
Nah, fool, that's a bare
Let's go to
ass
Mars.
planet. That is a bare ass planet.
But you're one of the first people that go to Mars. You go up there with 4 other people. You have to set up like a little place to live.
No,
and
if
then,
it's gonna be commercial, there's got to be more than 4 people on that plane.
there's
gotta be at least like 50.
You're going to the couple.
Like 50.
I wonder how long the flight is to Mars. Like, how long are you in that ship confined with those people? Because
Don't they do like that sleep thing?
no, they're not. I don't think they can do
Or
that.
is that only in movies?
That's like in movies, hyper sleep.
Yeah, where they put you in the capsule and you're like sleeping for like 4 days straight.
That's some fucking movie sheet. That's some
like
Predator
there's like
alien
one guy
shit.
that like stays awake and like flies the ship and shit, and then like there's
He's the
people
robot,
in
but then he ends up being
capsules.
evil and he wakes everyone up
And he's
early,
like,
and they're like,
yeah.
time to wake.
They're like, wakey, wakey, it's time for school. It's time for school.
I love that shit. Shout out to the boy Wakey Wakey. It's time for school. Don't know who you are, but
okay, wait. Let me give you a scenario. So, let's just say really quickly, like out of nowhere, in the next month, Elon Musk says, I made a rocket. I was working on it low key. It can get our people to Mars. It can get them back, and we're gonna be sending supplies back and forth, and we're gonna build a place to live on Mars. It's gonna be a second home base.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to Mars.
yeah.
And just for like whatever, randomly, they ask you, hey man, would you be down to go to Mars and help build this fucking society with like 20 people?
Maybe.
And let's just say if you go for like 40 years, we'll give you a flight back and we'll pay you thousands of dollars per hour. So you come back with like millies. Like millies.
Yeah.
You come back in 40 years from now, you're
40?
You're 20.
That's a lot.
How
I
about
would be
25?
60.
25.
Yeah.
20
years? Yeah.
You come back when you're 25. You have to
Yeah.
go for 25 and you get like 5 milli.
When you come back and you're 45, you live it up large with the boys, dude.
So you're going to Mars and
I
you're
don't
going to
know,
build
dude.
it?
That's my whole life. I don't think I would actually, to be honest.
What about 10? And you get $1 million.
Yeah,
I'll
do
give you
that.
$1 million to go to Mars for 10
year
years.
build, $1 million?
Yeah.
Or 10 million?
1.
1 million? Yeah. For 10 years, 100%.
That's all, dude. That's fucking
How much is that a
awesome,
year?
bro? $1 million for 10. That's actually like $100K a year.
Yeah.
It's not that. Actually, no. Let's ramp it up to like 2 mil.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Still, to build fucking Mars, that'd be dope as
Yeah.
fuck. 10 years, I'd do that for
You'd be
sure.
famous as fuck.
Yeah.
Everybody would know your face.
I still would want to come back and be young and fucking do shit with the boys.
What if you come back and you're like,
Fucking noodle legs.
what if you come back and you're like, hello guys, it's Jacob here, your friendly friend, and we're like,
What the hell?
What
They're like,
the
yeah, they gave me a few modifications, but I'm all right. They're like, are you a
CP3O head ass?
Malfunction.
Zzz. I'm like,
No,
I
I'm
cannot
saying, like,
go
what-
swimming anymore.
There's like a little alien in you, and he's like taking it like a parasite that takes control of your brain.
Oh, that'd be fucking crazy. I'm just like,
Hi.
Hey, it's Jacob here.
my eyes just turned blue.
Let's do the RNJ show.
Woo! Woo! RNJ show.
I'm like, yo, bro, you quit that when you went to Mars.
I'm just like, I just start eating the
reptile.
mic. I'm like,
You bite on
plastic.
some guy's head. Oh, Jacob! No!
Oh, we're still recording. And on that note,
I think we're
I think we're gonna zoom on out of here and hit the fucking moon.
Don't forget, hit that I'm not gonna say hit that like button because that's kind of stupid. But what I will say is
Smash that like button.
that's even worse. Please
Smash
put
that
a
like
like
button.
on there, and also comment something.
Hit that comment section with your thoughts,
And I think
with your
actually at
concerns,
the end of this
with your
video,
questions. I'm being hella corny, but it's all right.
at the end of this video, we're gonna
Subscribe.
put in a video that one of our friends made.
Oh yeah! Shout out the boy Koa, and shout out the boys that made it with him. I don't quite know them by name. You know, I saw him flash at the end of the video, but we're obviously
We want to shout out his YouTube video. It's like
yeah,
some
it was
art
actually
type
pretty
shit.
dope. It was this art
Pretty
gallery.
cool.
The edits were dope. They did a little cam with the little parrot, little robot. That thing was dope. The art in
Yeah.
there was actually sick as fuck.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
was like a bunch of fucking
it was like melting colors, like down the straight line thing. It was
things.
dope. But yeah, we'll definitely hit the boy up to see if we can put that video in here to.
It'll be in here. It'll be in here.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Thanks for tuning in, boys and girls.